Alright, welcome back to the Crabby Dice. This is going to be the Paladins of the West Kingdom playthrough. If you needed the setup and rules breakdown, check my other video. Also, please subscribe and comment below. Let me know if I made any stupid mistakes while playing this two-player game. Also, I'm playing two. Normally I play three, but this game takes up way too much real estate and it would be really hard to play three. I would have to grab the third player across the table and that won't be pleasant. So I'll be playing on this board over here, so you'll follow my thought process, exactly what I'm trying to do, and you'll follow along. And the other player will be right below me, right over here, and I might just skip their turns and tell you what they did. Alright, so I'm first player, indicated by this nice scroll thing over here. And before we start the game, there is a pre-draft over here where we're going to pick our first townsfolk to join our town. So the player over here is going to go first to take his guy. They are free at the start of the game, so you don't have to look at the coins. So just as a strategic hint, you'd want to grab one that gives you extra workers, because extra workers in the long run are extra actions and just overall better to get them. So what I would like to do is either take this one or this one. I think the second player is going to grab this one. So it doesn't come with any bonus to start the game, but whenever he sends out a priest to the countryside, he's going to get an extra white worker. He likes that. I'm going to look at this one or this one. It's hard to change your deck cards, so I think I'm going to grab this girl over here. She's really powerful. So whenever I build a workshop, I get a worker. So that's pretty good. So I'm going to put that beside my player board here. And we're ready to go. So we'll slide these over. Ready for turn one. So turn one. First thing you do on every turn, flip over a card. This is going to be your sort of round tracker. When you hit the end, you've played 7 rounds. Play that round, that's the game end. Then you calculate points. So this is going to tell us that at the end of the game, if we have 5 garrisons, it's going to score us 4 points. Little 4 over here. Alright, second thing you do every round, flip over tavern cards. Number of players plus 1. Done. Next, look at our paladin cards. So you're going to take 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to take 1. So let's pick these together here. So you have here one that's attacking, gets you an extra 2 silver. Recruiting costs no silver. And developing costs 2 fewer silver. I think I'm definitely going to want to play with this guy. He's the perfect character to start off with. Plus he synchronizes really well with my townsfolk over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this character on your board. You're going to pick one of these two. I'll take the attacking guy. Put him on top of your deck. And the other guy, you're going to put him below, under your deck. Alright. Now, he's going to start me with a green and a white. So I'll take both those maple colors and I'll put it on the card. Alright. I already did it for the other player. He picked the trading guy. So he starts with 2 blue. Next, in player order, we're going to grab one of these tavern cards. These are going to give us 4 more meeples that we can use. So every round you're going to gain 6 meeples. So I'm definitely going to take this one. So this one's going to give me a blue, a green, a red, and a criminal. Now I can remove this card from the game. Now, very important, I got a criminal. Anytime you get a criminal, you're going to take a suspicion card. What does it give me? Flip it over. It gives me a coin from the tax supply. Every time you see a red coin, it comes from the tax supply. So I'll put all this on my player board. That goes there. Extra coin goes there. And I'll put my meeples over there. Alright. This player below me here is going to take this card. It's just overall better than this card, so let's chuck this from the game. So it's going to be 2 red, a purple, and a white. He will gain a suspicion card. Most of them are 1 coin, but you never know. Some of them are 2, and some of them are 1. So he's going to gain all this, put in his personal supply. Now look at that, we're ready to go. So I'm going to take the first action of the game because I'm first player. So what do I want to do? So strategic hint is every time you start a round, the first action you want to do is probably on the game board, because everything on here is first come first serve. So if you want to just get money or provisioning, just wait to do that until later on. So I'm looking around. Do I want to recruit any of these guys up here? Maybe. I can discard one of them. Oh, I really like that guy. So that guy, if I discard him, I get 2 white workers. So let me show you how that works. So I'm just going to put any worker, so a white worker, on this action here. And that'll let me discard a card. So what I'm going to do is discard him. So I net like 1 extra white worker. So I'll discard him from the game. And I'll pick up 2 white workers. And add them to my supply. Boom, just like that. So let's go see what the other player wants to do. Okay, player 2 is going to recruit this worker. He costs 1, but then he gets 1 back. So costs 1, gets 1 back because the lightning bolt. And this one is basically when you build a wall segment, you get a coin. So he's going to keep that card. Now back to me. What do I want to do? So for sure I'm going to want to develop something because I get a discount of 2 coins. So let me do it now. So I'll show you how that works. So I just put any meeples. You tend to want to get rid of your white meeples if you can because they don't have any special power and they're not really needed anywhere. So normally if you can, use your white workers first. So the way develop works is you pay 4 coins, but for me it's only going to be 2 because of my special power. Keep that in mind. Dump that into the general supply. I'm going to place my workshop. So the workshop is you cover up one of these square outlines so that when you take these actions on this side, you get a discount. So what do I want to do? I think this game I will build some wall segments. Or maybe I'll do some commissioning. Yeah, sure, let's do some commissioning here. I'll send out some priests. Now, I did that, so I get 2 bonuses. First, I get a white worker because that's what the workshop gives me. And then my townsfolk here is going to give me another white, so I get 2 white workers. So I use 2 white workers to get back 2 white workers. See? It's combo-tastic. Now let's go to the other player. Okay, this player performed a develop action. He put it on top of the fortify space, which is 4 walls. Now let's go back to my player. I got a lot of meeples, so I got plenty of stuff to do. So let's, while I'm here, I'll go get some cash. Do this. So now because I'm putting 2 workers here, I get 3. So remember, if I did only put 1 meeple, I would get 1, and I can't put this later on, so I might as well do them both now. So this will give me 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. Comes from the general supply. Add them here. Let's go to the other player. Alright, player 2 built a wall segment, so they're going to place that on their wall segment. They get discard a provision for doing that. Let's go to our player area here. So what I'm going to want to do is take advantage of this action now that I only need 2 meeples on it to place a priest on the board. So the cost of a priest is a provision. I do have one, so that's not a problem. I don't have a black meeple, but I do have a purple meeple. So I'll put the purple where the black is supposed to go, and I'll put a white right over here. So this is going to give me a commission action. So the cost of placing the priest is up here. It's a provision. So I'm going to take it, put in the general supply. And the spot that I could place it is only in one of these 2 spots here because my faith is currently 0. This is 2 and this is 0. So I think I'm going to place it here to get a free recruit instead of 2 coins. I have plenty of coins. So I'm looking out here and I can take one of these characters. I think the one I'm going to take is this one. I'll try to not get any purple cards this game. So basically what this guy does is whenever there's an Inquisition, if I have 0 suspicion, I gain some strength. So I'm going to put this guy here. If I have too many townsfolk, I don't know how I'm going to place these guys, but we'll see how it is. Now, the other player is going to pass. So he's already passed, so it comes back to me. I still have 3 meeples here. Let's see, I have no more provisioning, so I could send some guys here to get some provisioning. I don't want to get more purple, so we know that. So I will send both my guys here to do some provisioning, or provision, whatever it's called. That'll give me 3 baggies. Alright, and I think I'm going to pass as well. I'm going to save this meeple for next round. So we both passed, so now it's a cleanup step. What are you going to do with the cleanup step? So first thing you're gonna do is, if nobody took the first card of either townsfolk deck or outsider deck, they get discarded. Slide everything over. So we'll slide all these down. Ooh, that one could combo with my guy too, so I'll gain two benefits. So we slid all that. We can remove all the meeples if there were, but we haven't flipped over those cards yet. We'll go to everyone's player board and discard the meeples. I'll do the same for player 2. And we discard our paladin. What I like to do is just tuck them under here to make sure that we or keep track of the player round counter. And there you go. So we're gonna pass the first player marker to the next player. All right, the start of round 2. Okay, before I start round 2, I made a little mistake. The player 2, instead of passing, he would have done his trade action to get an extra 2 coins. So I give it to him, and I gave myself my blue tick for building the or sending out my priest. Sorry about that. So let's continue. So start of a second round. What do? We flip over to the next card. Oh, this one's absolve. So if you build 4 jars, or yeah, build 4 jars, you get 6 points. Not bad. Next, second thing you always do, flip over 3 cards because we're 2 players. Oh, 2 criminals on that one. Wow. All right, next we're gonna pick our paladin cards. So pick our 3 cards. We should already know what the top one is. So this one is trading, gain 2 additional silver. This one is attacking, earns 2 silver. That's pretty good. And this one's conspire, earns 2 silver. So conspire is when you do the when you gain the criminal. So I definitely don't want to do that. So I'll probably put this at the bottom of my deck. I'll probably put the because I got a ton of gold. I'll put the silver one on top of my deck, and I'll keep this one. So that one lets me start with a green and a red. So I've already done it for this player here. He took the hunting guy, so he gets a bonus for hunting. Now we're gonna grab our card. So this player is now first player. He's gonna take his first card. If he's got a choice between these 2, I don't think anyone's gonna take the double criminal right off the bat, because pretty harsh getting 2 suspicion right away. So I think he's gonna take this card. So it's 2 black, a green, and a red. So we'll give that to player 2, who is technically player 1 this round. We'll chuck this from the game, and I will. Oh boy. I'll try to survive with this card. It's not ideal. I might get in trouble because I have too many greens, but let me try this. So I'm gonna get 3 green and a white. There you go. So put that on my player board. Alright, there you go. So, it's the start of the round. Let's check this out again. The player down here is the first to go. He's gonna take his first action. Just so I can move the game along, he's going to do his hunt action first. So he's going to gain 5 provisioning. He didn't have any. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And he got 5 because he had the paladin that gives him an extra 2. Alright, now we're going to jump onto my board here. So what do I want to do? See, I think I definitely want to hire this guy because he's going to allow me to discard a suspicion card, and I have only 1 suspicion card. So if a inquisition were to happen, I would gain the red because I would have no more suspicion. So he's actually free to get. So what I'm gonna do is send out a white and a red to recruit. So I'll recruit him. His bonus, he lets me discard a suspicion card. So I'll take that card and discard it. At this point, I'll just stagger my abilities here. It's a little glary, so I'll do that. So there we go, that was my action. So now let's jump to the other player, we'll see what he wants to do. Alright, player 2, we'll call him Billy from now on. So Billy did a develop action, he put his development on top of attack, so he attacks for less meeples. Alright, so now let's jump onto my board. Now, I sort of have a plan now. I don't mind getting a criminal because I'll lose it if I do a absolve action. So remember, absolve lets you discard it. So, because I have so many greens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a conspire, which lets me get a purple meeple, which is a wild. This guy. Here. But remember, I have to take a suspicion card now. And it's 2 coins! Okay, lucky me, or not so lucky. So I'll take the 2 coins from the tax supply. So now, if 1 more coin is taken away or more, we cause an inquisition. Alright, so that was that action. Let's jump over to the other player. Alright, player 2 is going to pay a coin to discard this character. So discarding him, he's going to gain a benefit in faith, actually. So we'll discard this from the game. He paid his coin, and he goes up 1 on the faith track. Alright, let's jump back up to our board here, and what I'm going to want to do is develop again so I can get my synergy bonus with my townsfolk here. So I'm going to use 2 greens, pay 4 coins, 3, 4, and put out my workshop. Now, where do I want to put it? I think because the absolve sort of objective is out there, let me put on the absolve action here. So that's going to give me 2 white workers. So remember, 1 from the workshop itself and 1 from the synergistic bonus right here. Alright, let's jump to the next player. Alright, player 2 is going to fortify. So that's building a wall. So he's going to grab a wall card. And this one, oh, he doesn't have any debt, so he can't flip it over, but it's going to get 2 coins. And he's going to gain 1 strength. Let's jump to my player right here. So I did put this for a reason last turn, so I want to sort of activate it so I can get rid of my suspicion. So I'm going to put a white worker and a purple worker to replace the blue. Now the cost of putting out my first one is 1 coin, so you're going to take a coin and chuck it. So I get to any of these bonuses. So the one that I think I'm gonna do is getting some faith. The reason I want to do that is because if I want to keep going up on the commission, well, keep doing commissions, I'm gonna need more faith. So let me go here on the faith. So that'll give me a faith boost. I do get another faith boost, so that's 2. And that's it. And I get to discard a suspicion card. Well, that was the reason I did that. So I get rid of this. Let's go back to the other player. Alright, Billy actually passed, so we're going to jump back onto my player board here, and I have 3 workers. So now I got a decision to make right now. My special ability is for attacking, so I have the perfect workers to actually do my attack, or I could do my commission. Actually, no, I don't have a black worker. Alright, I guess I gotta attack. There's nothing else I really want to do. I have plenty of everything. So let's go for the attacking, because I got the perfect meeples for it. I'll show you how that works. So red, green, and a white. So now, my attack power is 3. So I can raise it up to 5 or 7, depending on how many coins I want to spend. So let's go back to the main board. So this guy takes 1, this guy takes 3. So already I can attack these 2 guys. Or I can spend a coin for this, spend another coin for this. So which one do I really want? I don't really need to discard suspicion anymore, so I don't care about these 2. I don't want to gain suspicion. So I guess I'll take this guy. So I'll take him. He gives me a bump on the blue and 2 provision. So I'll gain my 2 provision. Remember, these things might count for endgame scoring, so just tuck them underneath somewhere near your player board. And I get a blue for that. Now, my special ability here says I gain 2 coins. Boom. Now, the other player already passed. I'm going to pass because I have nothing else. So now it's the cleanup phase. So clean up, there's nothing up here. We're going to go to our player boards. We're going to clean everything up. Even for Billy's board. Get rid of all of this. We're going to pass the first player marker to me. And now we're ready for round... Oh, well, let's clean up again. We're not ready just yet. Let's clean up, clean up, clean up, clean up. Slide everything over. Oops. All right, now we're ready. So let's go to round 3. All right, so start at round 3. So I'm gonna flip over order card, and it comes with the King's favorite card. So this one is put a criminal and you get 3 white workers. First come, first serve. So somebody might want to jump on that quick. So second thing you do, like usual, flip over 3 because we're 2 players. No criminals this time. So the only way to do that, unless you carried over a criminal, is to do the conspire action. So we'll see who wants to do that. Next, we're gonna pick our paladin. So we got here, fortifying costs no provisions, absolving costs no silver, which is not bad for me because my absolving costs 2 right now. And then I have trading gains an additional 2 silver. I do have a lot of cash already. But if I do build another workshop, I'll be broke. Well, either way, this will give me 5, or this will, if I can do this action, it'll be free anyway, so... There's a lot of blue out there, so I know I'm going to get blue, so I don't need to put the trader because that'll give me blue workers. Up here you'll see blue workers. So you know what, I'll do the absolving one. I'll put the trader guy on top of my deck in case I need him next turn. And I'll put the fortifying guy at the bottom of the deck. I already did it for Billy. He took the recruiter guy, costs nothing when he recruits. Alright, now we're going to grab our tavern card. Well, first I'll give myself my 2 meeples for my paladin. Then which one do I want? This is by far worse than this, and now I gotta choose between these 2. I'd rather take this one because it'll give me some cash that I might need. And for my absolving action, I do need blue. So I'll definitely take this guy. And Billy's starting with a white and a red. So I think he needs cash, so I think he's definitely going to take the double blue and double white. So he's starting with 3 out of his 6 are whites. It's not great. So he might do the conspire action. Alright, so we're first player because of the scroll. So what do I want to do? Let's look at the game board quick. If there's any way for our opponent to grab this, it would be great because then we cause an inquisition and that'll bump me on the red track. But let's look around here. Do I want to attack? This will discard, get a criminal. I don't want any of these, and I don't have enough strength to go up there, so I definitely don't want to attack. Let's check up here. I might want to recruit him. He's not bad. I could recruit him and then attack, which will get rid of the red. Sure, let's get that guy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to recruit him. Oh, actually I can't because I don't have a red worker. Look at that. Fantastic, eh? Does this give me a red worker? Oh, it gives me a green worker. Alright, I guess I won't do anything on the board. I'll do that. I'll develop. It does cost all my money. Now, where do I want to put it? Early on, I like to spread it around, and then later on, I can focus, like put it here so that it only takes one meeple to do an absolve action. So these two work well together. So this is black to gain a blue, and this is blue to gain a black. So I don't have any way to gain red actually. So I might want to put it on this one or this one to gain red. Convert needs a priest, and this one needs a priest. So I think I'll go on fortify here for now, and that'll give me a green worker and a white worker. Ta-da. Alright, let's jump to the other player and see what he wants to do. Alright, well, Billy wanted to get a coin, but he did the conspire action and he managed to draw 0, so that didn't help him too much. But he did get a purple worker for his troubles. Let's jump back to my player board over here, and I think what I'm going to want to do is either commission or absolve. I mean, they're both at 2, so I should be okay. So let me do commission first. That's going to cost me a white and a black. Now this one's going to cost me 1 provision, so get rid of this. So let's go to the board. So I currently have 2 fate, so I can actually put my stuff here or here. So looking at those guys up there, I'm definitely going to want to recruit. Recruiting is pretty awesome. You want to steal all those spots if you can, because the more abilities you have, the more free stuff you get all the time. So I think I'm going to definitely recruit. So which one do I want? That one's pretty good. Whenever there's an Inquisition, you get to discard a suspicion card. So if I had that card and that card, it's almost guaranteed that I'll get up 2 ticks, one on red and one on blue. But that card might disappear. Oh no. Alright, I'll grab this card. And this goes into my player area. So now you'll see that if I have no suspicion when there's an Inquisition, I go on the red and the blue, which is a crazy combo. Now let's jump back to the other player. Alright, this player is going to do an attack. So he has a strength of 6, which is insane, but he still only wants to kill this guy because he needs the green meeple. So this one will give him an uptick on the blue. He'll discard a suspicion card, so his top one is the one with nothing on it, and he'll gain a green meeple. I'll put this card in a discard pile near his player board, and we don't slide anything over. We'll jump to our player board. I did forget to give myself a bump up on blue when I built the well, I sent out the priest. I just did it right now, so we're good. Next, I think I'm going to do another absolve action because of my special ability. It's free, so I'll send out a white and a blue. So I need at least 1. I have 3, so I'm good on that. So which one do I want to do? I think I'll do another recruit. Might as well. So I actually should have thought of it better. So if I knew I was going to do an absolve next, I should have took this guy first, so I would have gotten an extra white meeple. But you know what? I'm going to grab this girl, just so that when an Inquisition happens, I'm almost guaranteed that that I'll have no purples or no suspicion. Now the benefit of absolve is always black, so I'll gain an uptick on my black. I won't forget this time. Let's go see what the other player wants to do. Alright, Billy's gonna put his purple worker here to get 3 whites. Let's just jump back over to our player board. We're kind of broke, so obviously I think it's a good idea to use both our workers to get money. That'll be 3 coins. And we're gonna have to pass because we have no more workers, but Billy has a ton of workers, so he's gonna do a couple of things. First thing, he's gonna get money, so he's gonna get 3 coins. I'll just do all his actions and come back for the end of the round. Alright, it's the end of the turn. Green did a bunch of things. He commissioned, and he put his purple worker, and he got some money, got a bunch of things. So it's the end of the round. Let's clean up. So let's slide everything over here. Slide everything over here. Let's get rid of meeples. So there's actual meeple here. Everyone's game board. Let's take it off our player boards here. Let's get rid of our paladin card. And we're set to go. So at the start of the round, we'll pass the first player marker to Billy and flip over the next card. So this is a blue. You have to give it a provisioning. You can either build a house or get 2 workers. Wow, that's a pretty damn good spot. Alright, so now we flip over 3 cards. Oh, double criminal. And a lot of priests coming over here. Now we're going to pick our paladin card. So let's look at our top 3 cards. This is the hunting one. You get +2 for hunting. Converting costs no silver. Not really in a mood to pick that card. I'm not converting right now. And training get +2 silver. So I can either gain this and this. Look at the player colors because that'll matter. The meeple colors, because looking at over here, there's not much of blue. If I take this one. Yeah, so let me take that card. I'll take Mr. Trader over here. Let's put the converter guy at the bottom and the hunting guy on top. I already did it for this player here. So that guy gives me 2 blues. Now Billy's gonna take this card here, which is 2 priests, a green, and a blue. There you go. Chuck that from the game. And I'm in a terrible position. I'm stuck taking this card because I don't want any suspicion, right? Because of my ability. So I'm going to take this card, so it gives me a red and 3 priests. Alright, so Billy's going to do the first action. I'll be back. Alright, Billy's going to do his first action. He's going to do an attack. So that's going to cost him a white and a red meeple. And he has an attack strength of 5 right now, which is insane. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to attack him, which will give him a tick up on the blue. And discard his only suspicion card. And I'll give him a blue meeple. This will go on this sideboard here. And there you go. So let's jump to me. So what do I want to do? Man, I think what I definitely want to do is cause an Inquisition so I can raise my stats. So I have a plan to do that, so follow along. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a recruit action. Sorry, not a recruit, but a discard action. And if you notice, the first guy here on his top right, it's red coins. So if I were to gain red coins, they would come from the tax supply. So I'll show you how that works. I'll discard him, costs nothing. So I'll just discard this card, and he's gonna give me 2 coins. So by taking this coin, he also gives me another coin. We'll have to remember that because when I refill, it's gonna have 1 less coin. So these 2 come from the tax supply, and it's gonna cause an Inquisition now. So we sort of pause the game and figure out what happens. So Inquisition happens. Nobody has suspicion cards, so nobody's actually gonna get dead. You have to have at least 1. So if everyone has 0, nobody's gonna get dead. And then the person with the most discards. So nothing happens. So nothing happens for Billy. But for me, more importantly, an Inquisition happened. I didn't have any suspicion. So I'll gain a red and a blue tick. So blue goes up by 1, and red goes up by 1. Just like that. And I put those 2 coins in my personal supply. So let's jump on to Billy. I'll do his turn fast. He needs money because he's broke. He's gonna put a blue and a green worker on cash and get 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's jump back to me. I don't have that many workers. Sort of sucks. What I will do is, because maybe Billy didn't see it because he's playing half blind, is I'll go here and I'll pay my 1 provisioning here. Maybe he's not playing optimally, to either build a workshop or get 2 meeples. I'll build a workshop because that'll save me 4 coins, right? So I'll take my workshop. So now it'll get me a green and a white meeple. And where do I want to put this? So let's keep spreading it around. I think I'm definitely gonna do attack because I need to get 5 more attacks to get the King's Order bonus. I think it's not really clear here. I think you get to build without having to pay, because I think the action is pay. So let's play it like that. Alright, let's go see what Billy wants to do. Okay, Billy's gonna conspire. So he's gonna get a purple meeple. Got the first card here, and it's 2 coins. Well, that's good. Oh, I forgot to put my 4 coins back. The reason it's 4 not 5 is because the 1 that was missing gets carried over into the next stack. So we get 2 more out of the stack, and Billy's gonna get their purple guy. So let's jump back to our board. So I'm definitely gonna want to start doing some of these actions here. So I did get a lot of blue. I can either do another Absolve or I can do a Fortify. I think I'm gonna do my first Fortify. So it's gonna cost me a green and a white. So Fortify costs me a provision. Get rid of that. Go grab a wall card. And this one is... oh, that's nice. So I gain a red, and I gain a white and a black worker. Got lots of priests this round. Now Billy already knows what he wants to do. He's gonna do a garrison action. So he's gonna pay his 1 provision for that. He does have a strength of 5 for this round, so he can go all the way up to here. And I think what he's definitely going to want to do is go here to clear up his previous attack action. And the reason he does that is because he has current Paladin. He gets 2 coins for each attack, so he's just going to keep attacking. He's going to attack again. So he does that. He'll clear off those 2 meeples that were there. And does he get a bonus there? No. Does he get a bonus there? No. I feel like oh yeah, he gets a tick up on the black. There you go. So let's jump back up to me. Oh, so I got plenty of things here. What can I do? With black I can do a commission, so I think I'll do that. So I'll send a white and black worker here. So commission, it costs me 1 provision. Get rid of that. Put this on the game board. It will give me a blue, so I don't forget, I'll do it now. And my faith is 3. So when I come back here, this requires 4. So I'm still stuck in this little area here. I think I'm just gonna get the coins. because I don't have any suspicion to discard. So actually what I could have done is get a purple worker and then do that. Okay, so let's backtrack that 2 seconds. Let's go here. Get this back. Get this back. Sorry about that. Put a white worker here to get a purple worker. And that'll let me get a suspicion card, which is no coins. Sort of sucks. And now we'll jump up to Billy. So what does Billy want to do? So Billy's going to attack like he wanted to do. So he still has a strength of 5, so he can attack him or her. I think what he's going to want to do is attack. They're both blue. Some of the objectives matter, but I think he's going to attack her. Just in case I wanted to do something because she's low level. I mean, they're sort of the same. He doesn't really need 2 white workers, but this one will give him a purple worker. So he goes up 1 on the blue, and he gains a purple worker. So that'll give him a suspicion card again. And it's 2. Alright, well, that sucks for me, because that's going to cause an Inquisition. Guess what's going to happen? So, Billy has the most, right? So he's going to get a dead card. So let's give this to Billy. Now, the problem is he has 2, so he's going to discard 1. But I don't get my bonus because I shouldn't have taken that card, and I don't get my bonus. Actually, wait, I do. Because when an Inquisition happens, I get to discard 1. So I do get it. I discard this one. Sure, I forgot I got that card. That was the whole reason for getting it. Now, an Inquisition happens, so I go up on the blue and up on the red. Whoops, it's hard to play 2 players. Alright, so that was Billy's turn. He did the attack. He gains 2 coins because of his Paladin. And I think that's everything he wanted to do. He's got so much money, it's incredible. Alright, let's go to my turn. Now I'm going to do my commission. Cost 1 of these. Now it's actually 3. I still need 4. So I can go around here. So now I don't have any suspicion to discard. I'll still, I guess, take the coins. Why not? Put it here. Yeah. Jump back up over to Billy. Alright. Before we continue, I did forget to give myself a coin from the tax supply for putting out my priest. So now let's go on to Billy. So Billy put his criminal there to get the 3 white workers. Let's just jump back to my player board. I think I'm gonna have a simple action here. I think. I don't have a lot of provisioning, but I don't have any green. But I definitely do want to build because, oh, although that gives me a blue. Not what I want. I can use this as a green. Which is I think what I'm gonna do. Do I want to attack? My strength is not high enough. My strength is actually 5 right now, so I could attack him. I could convert. Doesn't cost anything. Sure, let me go convert. I'll show you how that's done. So this cost is 3 meeples because I don't have any workshops there. Actually, wait. Before I do that, I'll play it smarter. I'll build a workshop first, and then I'll build it. So I'll do that. That costs 4. I need to build my workshop. I'll build it here. Now when I build my workshop, I get a blue and a white because of my lady. Architect. We'll jump over to Billy. Billy is also going to do a develop, so it's 2 white. He's going to pay 4 coins. And he's gonna gain a green worker as a benefit. I'll figure out where he wants to put it later. Now it's back to me. Now I'm gonna show you how that works. So a white and a black. So now, it requires faith. My faith is 3 plus 2, it's actually 5. So when I come here, I can recruit him, which is what I'll do. And his special end game power is he gets 1 point and 1 point for every mercenary. So already he's 2 points. So I'm going to keep an eye out on these mercenary cards. So that's going to go here, and that's my first converted outsider. Yay! Alright, let's go back to Billy. Alright, Billy did an absolve. He got rid of his suspicion card, and he recruited that guy with his jar symbol. So let's go back to my side. I'm in. This guy gives me an extra 2 gold when I do trading, but I have plenty of cash. Well, I could send 1 and keep my purple worker for next turn. I think that's what I'll do. I'll go there and that'll give me 3 because of my Paladins ability. And I'll pass from now on. So we'll go back to Billy. And Billy might pass too. Actually, Billy's going to do a hunt action because he's got no more supplies. So he's going to get 3. Alright, then I'm going to pass and he's going to pass. So there's the end of the round. So let's do cleanup. Slide everything over. Slide everything over. Let's remove all the meeples here. All the meeples on player boards. That's a lot of meeples. We are all spending a ton of meeples every round now. Let's discard our Paladin card. And there you go. So let's go to the next round. Okay, new round. We'll pass the first player marker over to me. We'll flip over to the next King's favorite card. So there's 3 rounds left. This is any meeple to clear out a spot. That's a great ability. Let's look at our cards. We'll go back. We'll pick our Paladin card. We're getting to the point of the game where the Paladin you put under your deck, you're never going to see him again. Praying costs no silver, that's the clear action ability. Garrison costs no provisioning, that's the red. I'm not too fan of this, I'll probably put this under my deck. And hunting gets 2+2 provisioning, which is great because I have only 1 left. I think I'm going to definitely take him. Alright, let's use him. Let's put the garrison guy underneath. And the other guy on top. So that guy gets me 2 greens. Let's jump over to Billy. Billy already chose his card. So I'm first player. I get to choose between these. I already have 2 green. And so I think I'm going to take this guy here. So it's going to be 2 black, a red, and a blue. We'll discard this. And I think Billy's going to take this one. So 2 green, a black, and a purple. So that'll give him a suspicion card. That's 2 coins. Alright, so let's do our first action. So we got a ton of stuff here. Let's just look at the main game board here. Do we want to attack or convert any of these guys down here? This guy's pretty good because I'm putting out a lot of jars. So that guy give me some points. This not good, not good, not good, not good. Do any of these abilities make any sense? Not really. I mean, I can force an Inquisition. Do I have 7 strength? No, I don't. If I could force an Inquisition, I would get 2 bumps up again. Is there any way for me to gain 2 red coins? No. I could discard this lady to gain 2 workers, which is pretty good. But what I think I'm definitely going to do is jump on this again, because that is amazing. I'll discard my last provision. And that'll let me put out a workshop. I think I'm definitely going to put it down. Up here. I have a ton of blue, so I might as well start building on my wall. Or I can start putting on my jars actually. But the thing is, jars are good to pay debt, clear space, do a bunch of things, but I don't have any I don't have any of these to take care of. So maybe I will do a conspire so I can get my purple work suspicion card so I can discard it. Alright, so I put it here for now. I'm going to start building up some of my wall. Yeah, there you go. That was my action. Let's go to Billy. Alright, sorry, I forgot to give myself the extra workers for building, so I do get a blue and a white. Let's jump back to Billy. The thing what Billy's going to do is jump on this spot again to get us 3 white workers. He's getting a ton of workers every round. Let's do that. Let's just jump back up to me. So what do I want to do? I can do a ton of things, but I think I'm going to do fortify first. Actually, no, I can't. I don't have any provision, so I'll send a white and a green here. This will give me 5 because of my special ability here. Alright, let's just jump to Billy, quick. What Billy's gonna do, he's gonna go conspire. So he's gonna gain a purple worker. And gain a suspicion card. And it's 1. So it takes 1. Let's just jump back up to me. Alright, that was quick. What do I want to do? So now I want to go fortify. Let's do that. Do this. Go fortify. I need to spend 1 provision here. Let's get rid of this. So 1, I have plenty, I have 5. So let's go get a wall card. So this lets me get a red and a white worker. And I go up on the red. Let's go to Billy. Alright, Billy's gonna use his 2 white workers and 4 coins to do a develop action. That'll give him a blue worker back. And he'll put it on the attack. The reason why we all want to attack now is because we want to try to get to 5 and there's only 2 rounds left, so he's only going to need 2 more attacks in the next 2 rounds and I'm going to need 4 more. So let's jump to my board and see what I'm going to do. Alright, so I need to do 4 more attacks and I have to put out 3 more jars to get the bonuses. So I have a choice. Do I start going for jars to make sure that I get them, or do I start attacking in hopes to get it? At this point, let's because I don't have a lot of alright, so let's do an absolve action. Let me get a criminal so that when I do this action, I'm actually going to be able to discard a suspicion card. So I'm going to do conspire to get myself a purple guy. And that'll give me a 1 coin. So I'll take it from the, oh, and look at that. So that's going to cause a Inquisition. There's no more coins. So who has the most coins? It's my buddy here again. So he's going to discard half his coins. half his cards. That's one. He's gonna get another death card. Ooh, he's already got two to try to get rid of now. And then we're gonna go to my board here. So remember, my ability is here, so I get to discard this card. And I'm gonna go up the red and the blue. That worked out pretty well. And I got a purple out of it. So let's jump back up to my buddy over here. Oof, he's got a lot of things he wants to do. So I think the first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna use a blue and a white to do an absolve action, and that'll cost him 2 coins. And he's gonna do that to get rid of one of his dead cards. Well, not get rid of it, he's gonna flip it over, so now it's worth 1 point. There you go. Let's jump back up to me. Alright, so what's up next? So now I got my purple. I got 2 good purples, so that's good. So I really need to absolve and attack this round. For sure, for sure, for sure. And there's also the ability to clear off spots with a prayer action, so I can do one of these 2 actions twice. Also, on my board here, I have the ability to clear off. So maybe I can do an attack, do an absolve to clear off an attack, and then do another attack after. Yep, sounds good. So I'm going to use a priest and the red worker to do an attack. So my strength is 5, so let's go to the game board. So at 5 I can attack up to here for free, pay 1 coin, pay 2 coins, pay 3 coins. So who do I really want to attack? This guy gives you a white and a provision, green and a provision, 2 coins, and this guy just lets you get rid of a death card. So I'll use obviously her. She's a green instead of a white, so I'll take her. I have strength of 5, so now that raises my blue. So I'll put this here. So that raises my blue, and it gives me a green guy and a provision. Let's move on to Billy. Billy's looking at his stuff. Billy's gonna use 2 greens and a provision to build another wall segment. Let's see what he gets. Ooh, 2 meeples, so a white and a green. Let's give that to him. And we'll put that on his wall. Alright, let's jump to me. Alright, so I think what I want to do is absolve so that I can clear off the attack space so I can attack again. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to use a blue and green here, which lets me put out for 2 coins. Get rid of my 2 coins. Lets me put out the number 3, and I'm going to put it on the clear spot here, which lets me clear out a spot, so I'll clear off the attack. Let's move over to Billy. Sorry, before I forget, I forgot to raise my black. Now let's move over to Billy. So what does Billy want to do? Billy's looking around, he's sort of stuck. He's going to do another attack. He's going to use his little meeple here. He's going to do another attack. He's got a strength of 3, so he can attack one of these 2 guys. I think he's going to attack him, because this guy's useless for me. So if I attack again, I'm going to have to use coins to get up there. Oh, I did forget to put coins again. I always forget to do that. I always remember when it's time to take coins again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. So he's going to take this guy. So he's going to raise his blue. He's going to get a white meeple. And he's going to get a provision. There you go. Give that to... So he's already at 4 attacks. He only needs 1 more to satisfy this. So he might try to put out Garrison soon. Alright, let's jump over to my guy. Alright, so now if I attack, I'm going to have to use coins because this guy is useless for me and my strength right now is only 5. But this guy's not bad, he gives me 2 coins. Do I need coins? Well, we always need coins. Or I can pay again to get a purple, which is which isn't bad either, because purples are always useful. Alright, let's go back. What should I do? I could also put out another, but that won't help me for points. I do need to attack another 3 times before the end of the game. Thinking. Head's burning. So I'll put, here you go, I'll attack again. So by attacking and spending 1 coin, so now my attack is technically, it's 5, it's 7. So go back to the game where 7 is this guy. So this guy gives me 2 red coins, these ones. Yeah, 2 red coins. So I'll attack him. So I'll put him right over here. And I get a blue, another blue. So blue's going pretty well over here for me. Get my 2 red coins. And we'll go to Billy. Alright, Billy's gonna put his guy here to clear off a spot. He's gonna clear off his fortification area. We're gonna jump to my board. I think I'm gonna pass for the rest of the round. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I got 2 purples to carry over, so I think that's fine. So I'll pass and let Billy do all his actions, and then I'll come back. Alright, Billy built another wall and got some cash and then passed. So we both passed, so let's do the cleanup steps. So nobody attacked this guy, so he's gone. Get rid of him. Nobody bought this guy, so he's gone. We slide everything over. We'll slide all these guys over. We're tending to do a lot of attacks now, so we might want to go attack right away so they don't all disappear. Let's take all the meeples off our board. Lots of meeples now. So we get to the point of the game where we're generating a lot of meeples and doing a lot of meeple stuff. Alright, there you go. So that should be it. Let's go to the next round. Alright, start of round 6. So the usual steps. Step 1, Supakara. We're going to try to go a little faster now. Ooh, this one you put out purple and you go up on any of the tracks that you want. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to flip 3 of these. Yeah, let's pick our Paladin. 1, 2, 3. So this recruiting costs no silver. This guy is commissioning, costs no provisions. And praying costs no silver. So let's look at the colors, because I'm not a fan of either of those. The attacking guy is pretty good. Sure, I'll take the attack guy so that I can attack pretty much any of the characters when I do my attack. So let me take him. I'll put the commissioning guy on top and the prayer guy at the bottom. So that'll give me a white and a red. Alright, so the Billy took the fortifying guy, cost no provisions, which is good because he's trying to finish off the track there. So let's go back here. So he's first player. He's going to look at this. He's got a ton of green and blue, so he definitely does not want that. He's actually going to take this card here because he has no red and he wants to do an attack. So he's going to take 2 reds, a purple, and a blue. And he's going to take a suspicion card, blank. Get rid of that. And I'm going to take, I need everything, so I'll take this one here. So blue, red, and 2 green. Alright, Billy's first. First thing he's going to do is he's going to go here, give up a provision to build a workshop. He's going to build it here. You can't really see it, but I know where it went. Let's go to my board. Okay, so what do I want to do? I might want to look at some of these actions up here if I want to do anything here. Not really. I'm not really a fan of those right now. That would be good if I had any criminals, which I do have 2 criminals. I can raise up my stats, or I can get 3 white workers. Let's see. I wouldn't mind getting another criminal so that when I do my absolve action, I actually have a use for it. Alright, let's start. let's start off by getting a criminal. Why not? So I'm gonna gain a purple and a suspicion card. 2 coins. Take 2 coins from the tax supply. Let's jump to Billy. Alright, what does Billy want to do? Billy's got so many things to do. So, I think the first thing for Billy is to use 2 blue guys to do an absolve action. Actually, wrong move. He's going to use 1 green to do a fortify action. So that's going to cost him no provisions because he's using the Paladin for that. So he's just going to grab a card. He's got these. He's got the 7. He's got 8 right now, actually. So he's got this. Ooh! He can get 2 coins. He's got plenty of coins. He's got plenty of coins. So he's going to discard a suspicion card. So he's going to get rid of this. This will get tucked in and he'll go up in red. Alright, jump to me. Oh. Alright, what do I want to do? Let's see. I still want to attack, that's for sure, because I only have 3. I need to get to 5. Yeah, I definitely have to get to 5. Yeah, let's do that. Let me go attack, but they all disappear. So I'll use a red and a green, I guess. So my strength is 5 plus 4, it's 7. 7 strength, so if I go here, I can attack up to here for free. So do I want any of these? I can cause another Inquisition here. Do I need more meeples? Sure, let me do this one. So I'm gonna kill the barbarian. He's gonna give me a blue. Tick on the blue. I'm on pretty high there. I'm gonna cause an Inquisition because I'm taking the last token, and I get a provision. I'm gonna tuck this guy here. So Inquisition, I get rid of this, and I'll go up on blue and red. Let's jump to my buddy, who's actually gonna get a death card again. He's getting slammed with death cards. He's gonna have to absolve all those death cards. Alright, it's his turn, and guess what? He's gonna do an absolve action. 2 blues. So he's gonna pay 2 coins. He's gonna discard this guy and flip over one of his death cards again. And for that, he's gonna get a black or faith. And I did forget to give him something. No, that's good. So let's jump to me. Alright. I'm pretty sure I want to do another absolve to clear off an attack, maybe. Alright, let's do an absolve. So I'm gonna go here and here. Actually, before I do that, it gives me a red. It gives me a black. Alright, let's do it. Absolve! That cost me 2 coins. I'm gonna put my 5 because I'm at 11, which is insane, so I can pretty much absolve all of these. So where do I want to put this? Think kind of a waste, but I think I'm gonna get a white worker. Why not? More workers equals more actions. Yeah, do that. Maybe next turn I'll go there and I'll get 2 more workers so they feed into each other. Whatever. Alright, Billy's gonna go. Billy. He's going to... He doesn't have that many workers left, so he's gonna do this. Get 3 white guys. I think they're called general workers, who knows. Alright, back to me. I'll develop. Cost me 4. Think I'll put it under. I think I'll put it under. Boy, oh boy, tough choices. Maybe I'll go here to get some of these special powers, end game scoring cards. But that'll give me a red back and a white back. So basically, the 2 that I used, I got them back. That's the only reason I did it. Let's go back. All right, Billy's going to develop as well. Get rid of that. He's going to get his red worker for putting out his house. All right, let's jump back to me. All right. So we're getting close to the end here. Do I need to gain anything up there? There are some clear spots out, but I don't want to use it just yet. Do I want to attack or did I do it? I'm running out of cash. That's not good. So let me go get cash before I completely run out. There's no easy way to get cash on the board right now, so let's take care of that. That's gonna give me 3 coins. Because if I want to absolve, it's 3 coins each time, so that's gonna be 9 coins in total. I'm only at 7, so I might have to get cash again unless I can get purple workers and luck into a 2 coin card. Alright, let's go to Billy. Alright, Billy's gonna attack. He's gonna attack this guy. So this guy will raise his blue. Give him a red and a white. So he used 1 red to get back a red and a white. So that's pretty good. Go back to me. I just calculated something. I did forget to give myself a black at a certain point because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and with this one is 5, so it should be at least 5. And I never did a garrison, so there you go. That's 5. So yeah, that's good. So now it's my turn. So I think I'm gonna use my I want to convert, but I can only convert at 5, and the characters on the board kind of suck. Like these 2, which are going to give me 0 points and 1 point. So not ideal. I could go build a fortification. But sure, why not? Let's do it. So let's go to fortification here. So I'll give up 1 provision. Get a wall card. Hey, 2 points. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good. We're gonna go to Billy, who's just gonna get coins. We're gonna go back to me. That's quick. So I only have 2 workers left, and most of the actions I can take can clear stuff up. So I think I'm gonna pass. Because there's no way for me to get easy workers. I could clear spots with either an absolve or a prayer or the action on the board, but I don't have enough meeples to take advantage of it. Unless I attack again, but I'll be able to attack next turn. I'm at 4, I just need to get to 5. So I'll pass. Let's go to Billy and I'll finish him up and we'll do the cleanup. Alright, Billy did like 1,000 actions, so cleanup step. Let's slide everything over. He finished all his walls, surprisingly. Get all these meeples out. Get the ones off our board. Wow, that's a lot of meeples he used. Get rid of our Paladin card. And first player goes to me. And we'll start the round. Alright, final round. Let's get started. So, step 1, flip this over. It's a long one, folks, I warned you. This, you pay 3 coins to either recruit or discard a guy. Not great. Flip over 3 cards. Let's go get our Paladins. So fortifying costs nothing. That's not bad. Conspiring earns 2 silver. Oh, that's not good. Commissioning costs no provisions. I think I'll go for the commission just so I can get the boost in the black. Sorry. Just so I can get the boost in the black, because my stats for black are the worst and I don't need to boost up my blue with these cards, so. Gives me a green and a black. So now we can pretty much chuck the whole deck out of the game because it's the last round. We're not going to be doing that again. Alright. Billy already chose his card. He's got the absolving guy, which is pretty good. He's going to absolve a lot. So I'm first player. Oh, look at that. There's criminals in all of them. So, what colors do I need? I think I'm going to take this one here. So, yeah, I'm going to take 2 red, a green, and a purple, which will give me a suspicion card. 2 coins! Oh no! Oh, I think there's an inquisition happening. And Billy, the second player, at this point you might as well take it and see what happens. So he's gonna take 2 purples. He's gonna cause an inquisition for sure. Green and a red. And he'll take another dead card, but he's been successful in flipping most of them over. So he has to grab 2 of these. 2. Oh my god, 4 coins. Wow. Okay. So there's 4 coins. Okay, just so I don't forget, because I've always been forgetting, we carried over 3, so there's only 2 coins left in the pot. So an inquisition happens. Obviously Mr. Billy has the most, so he's gonna get rid of this, but let's count how many he has. He's got 4, so he's gonna get rid of 2. So let's get rid of these 2. Jump to my board. Obviously with my ability I get to discard this one, and now I have no more, so I'm gonna go up on red and blue. And just like that, I'm at the most of blue, so I might not want to take actions that raise blue because, like, attacking. Although I do need to attack 1 more time to get the bonus, but anyway, you get the point. So that was Billy's card. Now we're pretty much done with this. We don't have to do that again. Alright, last turn, my first action. What do I want to do? So let's look at the game board. I do need to attack 1 more time. Is there any of these that I really want to do? Not really. I can pretty much kill any of them. It doesn't really matter. So is there anything up there that I really need to do? Is there anything over here that I really need to do? Not really. So let me think about it. I'll be back. Alright, Billy went there, so he lost his... he already paid his provision. He's going to place his house on the garrison spot. And that'll give him a black worker. So he's completely finished all his development and his walls. So that's a lot of points there. So let's go over to me. So I really need to absolve, and I really need to attack at least 1 more time to get my bonuses. Which one should I do first? I could absolve. I don't have any purples. You could let me clear out my fortify. Yeah, I'll do that. Might as well. Or you know what? I'll start off by doing this. 4 coins. Let me put this out. Guess I'll put it on the absolve. No, I don't even have enough. I'll not even have enough blues to activate all that stuff. Oh boy. Let's just put on attack then. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll attack more than once. I got a ton of red. Let's see if I can get some more blues. Let's see. Alright, Billy. Alright, Billy's gonna recruit. He already paid for it. It's gonna go up on the red track. Let's go to me. Alright, so what did I want to do? I wanted to get a purple. Go here. Get a purple guy. Grab a suspicion card. What is it? What is it? It's one. Alright, back to Billy. He was gonna go on a hunt for. Actually, wait, before he goes on a hunt, he was gonna go garrison. Cost him 1 provision. And what he's gonna do is actually clear. Actually, no, he's got a ton of debt. He's gonna go here, flip over his debt, I think. Yeah, let him do that. He's gonna flip a debt over. It's a swing of 4 points for him. It's pretty good. Let's go to me. So what do I want to do? I think for sure I'm gonna go here. Activate Absolve. It's gonna cost me 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. It gives me a black. And I wish I can gain coins from this, but I can't. I guess I'll do clear spot. And I will actually clear my... Believe it or not, I'll clear my conspire. Yeah, and that allows me to discard a suspicion card. Let's go to Billy. Alright, Billy discarded that character for meeples. I think I'm going to do the exact same thing so I don't get shut out. I like that idea. You spend 1 meeple to get back 2, and I really need a blue one anyway. Well, I have to spend a coin for that though. So I get a blue and a white. So let's go back to Billy. Alright, Billy did an absolve. Let's jump over to my board. So what do I want to do? I think I want to attack before it goes away. I really need to get the 5 to score my points here. Do that. So my strength is 9. So pretty much anyone before this, and even I can even attack him. But I think I'll attack him to cause an inquisition. So this is a provision, a coin, and a blue tick. Oh well, I didn't need the blue tick, but that's okay. Cause an inquisition, so I go up on red and blue. And let's go back to Billy. So Billy already, I think, knew what he was gonna do. What he's gonna do, he's gonna come here. And I read what this means. This, you can do the recruit and not have to pay the 3 coins. So he's actually gonna discard him for the 2 white guys. Yeah, let's go back up to me. What do I want to do? I think what I want to do is send my red worker over to here to discard the purple guy here so that I can absolve again. That makes sense? I do have the coins for it, so yeah, let's do that. Let's jump back over to Billy. Now, I forgot to mention, nobody got a debt card because we were both at 0 when the Inquisition happened, and now Billy's gonna get his purple worker. So grabs another suspicion card. He's gonna take 2 coins. Let's jump to me. You know, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'll go here. Get myself a purple. Suspicion card. Oh, I only get 1. Go back to Billy. Alright, Billy did a garrison action and put his guy there to flip over his last dead card. So he's got 4 dead card all paid off. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go next. I want to absolve. Let's do that. Over here. Gives me a black. And I'll put it right here. So 2 provision. And discard my suspicion card. Alright, so I am gonna pay for that absolve. Sorry, got to mention it. Billy is his last action. I think he's gonna do this so he can raise up one of his tracks, and he's pretty much done. He's got no more meeples. So let's jump over to me, and I'm gonna do my final action, a couple of actions. So what can I actually do? What can I use my stuff on here? So I think I'm gonna do commission for sure. Let's do that. This is gonna cost 2 provision. And that goes up blue, but I don't need blue. But let's see, I do have 7, so I can put it anywhere below this. Let's just get, do I need more coins? Let's get a, yeah, I'll do a clear so I can get another fortification. If I do a clear, I can clear this, so I clear that. Alright, I got 2 actions left, because Billy already passed, so let's just finish it off here. So my first one here is going to go here. That's going to cost me 2 more. There we go, 2. It's going to give me a wall card. Let's go grab that card. It raises my red, and it gives me 2 points. Oh, I wish I had the chance to do an absolve now. And my last action, pretty simple. It's going to be here. Convert someone, pays a coin. Go to game board, I can take him or him. This is going to be equal 2 points for me. This will be 1 point for me, so I might as well take him. And that'll raise my red. So I ended up with two markers all the way at the top. That's pretty good. I don't think I've ever done that before. There you go, there's endgame. Let's tally it up. So I'll score everything, I'll put on a piece of paper, and we'll see who won. Whoa, that was close. So I won by 2 points. That's crazy. So if you don't know how to score, you're gonna total up your attributes, development points, wall points, commission points, garrison points. We both didn't build enough. We didn't use the board a lot. We both got 0 absolve points, king's orders, so those are the ones there. They tend to make a difference, but we added, if he was 1 garrison away from getting the 4 points there, that made him win. I miscalculated that, he only had 4. The converts, so we both had 4. He had a lot of coins left over. He got 3, I only got 1. And his debt, I never got any debt, but he ended up changing all his 4 debt cards. So there you go. That's how you play. Let me know if I probably made a ton of mistakes. I kept forgetting to refill this and moving up some of the ticks, but I went over the video. I think I'm close. Anyway, I really like the game. It's a bit on the long side. That's the only issue, but if you don't mind and you're playing with experienced players, it can go quite fast because you already sort of know what you're going to do before it gets back to you. It's not like one of those games where like the board changes completely by the time it gets to your turn, so it's great. See you on the next one. Later.